breakfast. I'm hungry. Take it from Carinkles. That's me. The best breakfast under the big top is post-sugar rice Carinkles. So crinkly, so delicious, so different. Each grain of rice in sugar rice Carinkles is carinkled with honey and sugar. It's so good, I crinkle every time I eat it. Yep, no matter what other rice cereal you've ever tried, you'll love post-sugar rice Carinkles best of all. Honey and sugar make it different and wonderful. A circus of fun to eat. So you crinkle on down to the store for post-sugar rice Carinkles, the greatest cereal treat on earth.
Not so long ago, clowns were perceived as joyful and harmless characters, but over the decades they've instilled terror and fear in many adults as well as children. So coming across this urban legend just gives clowns more of a sinister feel and look. The story goes, a young teenage girl is babysitting for a family in Newport Beach, California. The parents are going out for a late-night dinner. The father tells the babysitter that once the children are in bed, she may go watch TV. The parents take off and the kids tucked into bed. She proceeds to the living room to watch TV, but she's disturbed by a clown in the corner of the room. She tries to ignore it, but eventually it's too much to handle. She resorts to calling the father and asks, "Hey, the kids are in bed, but is it okay if I switch rooms? This clown is really creeping me out." The father says, "Get the kids, go next door, and call 911. She gets the kids, goes next door, and calls the police. When the police are on the way, she calls the father back and asks, "So really, what's going on?" He responds, "We don't have a clown." He then further explains that the children have been complaining about a clown watching them as they sleep. He and his wife had just blown it off, assuming that they were having nightmares. The police arrive and apprehend the clown, who turns out to be a midget, a man who somehow got into the house and had been living there for several weeks. He would come into the kids' room at night and watch them while they slept. As the house was so large, he was able to avoid detection, surviving off their food. He had been in the TV room right before the babysitter came in. When she entered, he didn't have enough time to hide, so he just froze in place and pretended to be a statue. This urban legend is told in many different ways. Some say the man was an escaped convict who was committing murders and that he had killed the children and the young girl, leaving only a trail of large clown footprints out the backyard. Others say the man was a pedophile and had intentions of raping the girl. Different versions of the story have slightly different details, but the moral is always the same. Be afraid of clowns.